Okay, so three of us today, and we're supposed to talk about debt that is non-dischargeable bankruptcy, right?
Yeah, non-dischargeable. So there is my example. Decide John can't sustain his debts anymore. He files for bankruptcy, get rid of his financial hardship. While doing this, he contacts the IRS, asks him what he needs to do in order to get that taken care of in the bankruptcy. There, they inform him that taxes owed for the 3 years before bankruptcy are not dischargeable. Suck it. No, just kidding. That was like 106.
Nice. For mine, so I just did basically, so Jim went to school at Harvard. He accumulated a lot of student debt.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, due to his major, he wasn't able to get a job after college. He filed bankruptcy to get rid of his student loans. However, his debts were not deemed unduly hard on him, so he was not able to.
In the example that I tried to get on, showing on your end, it's not on mine, but the example I had James or John, or I can't remember his name now, they sent it, but he's trying to bankruptcy, and as he files for bankruptcy, he learns that he cannot discharge child support he owes because it is higher and non-dischargeable when you file for bankruptcy. Oh, there we go. Just shows. So, James.
I'm like not hearing you very well. Is it your mic or is it just me when you talk?
It sounds like I'm hearing the same thing. It sounds kind of like maybe bandwidth is struggling. I don't know. Does everyone have their bandwidth on the lowest it will go?
Yeah, I do.
I have mine on very low, so like I can see the screen shares, and we do that later.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes Wi-Fi is, especially if it's more than, I don't know. I know my apartment's Wi-Fi isn't the best either, so that just happens.
I'm gonna walk upstairs and see if you can hear me a little bit.
I can hear you better now on that one.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, you have a lot better connection upstairs. They have not the best Wi-Fi connection. I'll just go upstairs in the cable here.
No worries.
Well, sweet guys. I don't know.
I think all three of the examples are good examples based on understanding. We can use kind of whatever ones you want.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter too much.
Which would be the easiest one to put together a test over?
Honestly, I think I don't remember Austin's, but Josh's and I just are fairly simple. They just have the same exact things, except for mine is over taxes and his alimony. Those two are pretty much almost the same thing.
Yeah, maybe we could maybe screen it like John can't sustain debts anymore. He filed for bankruptcy to get out of financial hardship. The majority of his debt is debt that he owes in taxes 3 years. Will as the court be able to charge these files bankruptcy.
So kind of mixing the two of them there.
I was just thinking we could just use Chris's and then you sort it in a way of like, John cannot sustain his debts anymore. He files for bankruptcy to get out of the financial hardship he's in. The majority of his debt is taxes from the last of those. Will be able to discharge these debts as he files bankruptcy. Maybe, I don't know.
Is your mic working?
I guess not.
Well, she made it.
I'll take that as a no.
Oh man, so close. But okay, so we're gonna say so maybe financial hardship because of taxes owed to the government.
Yeah.
Okay. And did we want to use the 3 years in there or what?
Yeah, we can do 3 years. Because that's like anything past that they can get rid of. And it's just for the last 2 years.
Oh, so if it's past 2 years, you would be able to discharge it under bankruptcy?
I believe so. Because all it says is taxes and related fines owed for the 3 years before bankruptcy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, under non-dischargeable debts.
So I just typed it out here. I'll go ahead and paste it in the chat just to see if everyone is good with it.
Sounds great.
Sounds good. I'll just write up an explanation here. So it's under 3 years old. Is that the main explanation, or is it just that it's taxes as well?
Taxes and related fines owed for the 3 years before bankruptcy are non-dischargeable. That's one of like the 6 types of debts considered too important to be discharged by bankruptcy. For no matter what reason.
Okay, so the quiz question should probably just take out that last sentence and just ask, is John able to file bankruptcy? Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to just screenshot it and we'll look at it as you're doing it?
Yeah, sounds good. Are you seeing the right thing? So, should we just go yes, no, and then maybe add some with some qualifiers like, I don't know.
Like he has to do this for that to happen type of thing?
Right.
Yeah, go for it.
So you're saying if it was over 3 years old, he would then, right?
It says owed for the 3 years before bankruptcy, so that's my understanding because the qualifier is 3 years before. So.
So okay, so if he owed it for 4 years before bankruptcy, it could be, or is that for two?
I would say if year four taxes he can get rid of, but year
Okay.
3, 2, and 1 he can't.
Okay, perfect.
I just put a close answer. I don't know.
Sorry, guys,
Sure.
I can't spell bankruptcy for the life of me today.
I wonder if I spelled it right or not.
Wrong answer 1. Is that looking good for wrong answer 1?
Yeah, sounds good. And then wrong answer feedback. Taxes up to 3 years before bankruptcy are deemed too important to be discharged by bankruptcy.
And what was that you said again? Are too important
Are
to
deemed too important to be discharged by bankruptcy.
Okay. Should we throw in just like a trick question, like the same as wrong answer 1, but like 2 years old, over 2 years old?
We have 2 other ones right here.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Sorry.
No worries. Wait, now Josh is showing up twice. What?
It's like Inception over here. Which one here do you want to use? Let's use this one.
Thinking about over the question, I think the question should be more like, is John able to get rid of his taxes while filing for bankruptcy? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then the correct answer would maybe be rephrased as well. Got it.
Sorry, guys. I don't know why my internet cut out, so I'm on my phone. So
Also, get rid of deemed too important to be discharged by bankruptcy, because I typed that in when you were trying to figure out the other explanation of the answer. Yeah.
And is it just the same answer for this one as the other one? Because
Yeah,
that's
pretty
what.
much. Taxes 3 years or younger are deemed too important to be discharged by bankruptcy.
Is that a good one?
As long as it's correct. I think so.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the section said under student loans.
Yeah,
Only if
that's
they're-
what I thought, but nothing to remember.
Okay, and that looking good?
yeah, it looks great.
Good. I'll go ahead and add. Sounds good.
And then, so that's for that. But then this week we also have to do the group case presentation.
Darn.
Yep. And we don't have to like finish it today, but we have to finish it by tomorrow.
So yeah, let's just get it done.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wait, so it's due tomorrow night,
Yeah, it's due by the
midnight Thursday.
deadline of week of due date 2.
Okay.
So, yeah, group 5 and 10, week 7 case, Corona Fruits and Veggies Inc. versus Rosun Foods Inc.
All right.
Okay, and then presentation, Gray Cartier, well prepared, demonstrate students have read and understood the case, helps other students understand the case decision, visual aids, gospel application. So I guess the better question is, has everyone read the case yet? And if not, do we need to take a little bit of time just to let everyone read it?
Yeah, I haven't read the case.
I haven't read it either yet.
That should be a link for it right there. On the right.
Yeah, I'm just pulling it up. We have what? Corona Fruits and Veggies versus Frozen Foods. Frozen Foods.
Yep, that's it.
I mean, it's just like 2 pages here, so maybe we can just take a couple minutes to read it and then.
That's what I was thinking.
So, do we have to make a PowerPoint for it as well?
We have to make some creative form of presenting the information.
Okay, so it could be a video presentation, PowerPoint, or it could just be.
Yeah, under like the instructions, it
Yeah,
says you may present in any format you deem appropriate: musicals, puppet shows, movies, songs, just like anything really.
So why don't we go ahead and do this? I'll go ahead and So I'll do the screen share. We can create a PowerPoint, and then we can do a separate, just right after that, a separate Google Hangouts, and we can record that, and that can be the presentation. So I'll just be screen sharing the entire time, and then we can all present based off of that PowerPoint. That sound good?
Sounds great.
Okay.
So I guess just take a few minutes and read it, get familiar with it, and then we'll start.
Okay, sounds good.
It wasn't fruits and veggies entering a contract with frozen foods. It was them entering a contract with Armando Munoz. Same with Frozen Sun. He wasn't owned. It wasn't owned by Armando Munoz. But this is the fight over who gets the money from from Armando after he filed for bankruptcy. Like who gets a portion of let's see here. Who gets a portion of the farmland, harvested strawberry crop, and the crop proceeds. Are you able to hear me, Austin?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So like the main thing with this case is it frozen foods, frozen sun foods, whatever.
They didn't perfect.
They fronted the debtor money for the crop that he was going to sell them. So that's what happened with him. The other one, the debtor owed Corona fruits and veggies. He owed them a whole bunch more money. And so this is a fight over like who gets like the proceeds from like the crops, the land, things like that, from when they're selling off the the debtor stuff. So they're fighting over who gets.
Right. The proceeds from selling the strawberries and the.
Yeah.
Right.
So like in Frozen Foods Inc., like I wouldn't say that they farmed and sold strawberries. I would say that the Armando contracted to sell them the strawberries from his land. Does that make sense?
Well, they were the ones. Okay. So they both just kind of loaned him money.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So,
So like right here, under the facts and procedural history, in December 2001, debtor contracted with respondent Frozen Foods Inc. to sell processed strawberries. Frozen Foods advanced money for the strawberries that he was contracting to sell them. So that's where his money came from. Here I just say they both loaned him money. You don't even need to put farming. It just both loaned him money. Just make it simple. And then right here, like I guess the next part of it is that Frozen Sun Foods filed it under Armando Munoz Juarez, while the whatever Corona Fruits and Veggies filed it under Armando Munoz.
So Frozen, they did it under Juarez, right?
They did it under Armando Munoz Juarez. They did, yeah. I guess you could say, yeah, under Juarez. Like that's the real fight for this is which is the true last name. But yeah, it says Armando Munoz Juarez, right before the paragraph right before true last name.
Well, the second paragraph under misleading financial statement just says under a Juarez debtor name.
Yeah, that's like, but that's where the true last name comes from. But they filed it under his full name, if that makes sense. Whereas the other one just left off the second last name. also in this, like, I guess you could talk about the naming convention, the Latin American naming convention, but how it's legally irrelevant because it was not part of the U.S. It was the Latin American naming convention.
Right. Anything else with this one?
I had something and then I forgot about it, so maybe I'll bring it up later.
Sounds good. Well, yeah, if you think of it while we're going.
Yeah, just give me a second to just relook over everything real quick, see if I can't jog my memory.
Let me just I'll go ahead and present here.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Because his legal last name, like on his like green card and everything, is Armando Munoz Juarez. Like that's his legal name on his photo ID and green card.
So in the application of the law, you want another bullet that says
His legal last name on his photo ID and green card bears the name Armando Munoz Juarez.
sounds good. So so why don't we go ahead? I don't know who started the
And then we still need to add the gospel application on there.
Oh, that was serious. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 10 points out of 50. So I put a little blurb over here to the left. I don't know. You guys could read that, see if you like some of the ideas. We don't have to use everything, but I just put that little scripture with a little thought after it too.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I thought you were just joking. I was like, man, he went all out on the joke there. He even did a
no. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So I put that. I think that sounds pretty good in relation to the case.
Use Word as a little intermediary here.
And then you can take the UCC one thing off. I just put that on randomly.
I
So.
thought that was about to go real deep. Legal form, some sort of gospel connection to it. Okay. Sounds good. Is this looking good for everyone?
Yeah, I think that looks great.
Okay. So, Chris, did you start this this podcast or not podcast?
Yeah, I'll just go
Google
ahead and
Hangouts
stop
here?
it.